Hey, welcome back to the Big Rant Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, leave a like, subscribe down below, and let's get right to it. Well, I'm sure many of you have heard, some of you may not have, but the internet as we know it is about to end. I don't mean it's going to be shut off forever and it's never going to work again, but for many people, it's going to screw up their lives quite a bit. According to the FCC, they will be ending the net neutrality rules that have ruled the internet basically since the internet was created and ever since the internet's been in the United States. And they're going to overturn a rule that was put into place during the Obama administration that didn't really change anything. It just said not to change net neutrality, not to do things that are going to give these huge corporations like Comcast and Verizon, AT&T complete control over the internet. That the whole philosophy of net neutrality is to allow everyone equal access to the internet. Period. No matter what you feel, no matter your political persuasions, no matter if you're a liberal, a conservative, a moderate, whatever, or whatever you have to say. Not only that, but this could also have an effect on those of you that enjoy sitting down for an evening and, binge watching things on Netflix or Hulu or even Amazon Prime. Now, the FCC has set a deadline of December 14th, and that's when their vote is going to take place, and of all accounts, they will be passing these new rules that allow people like AT&T and Comcast and all them to throttle your speeds if you don't happen to follow what they want you to do. If you don't believe in their political views, they can shut you down and slow your website down completely. Say you own a YouTube channel, and say you're a gamer who likes to make videos over gaming. But say you come across an ISP and they decide, oh, well, we have our own gaming channel on our website here, and we don't want you being able to get your content out because it interferes with our content. They'll be able to throttle your speed back to the point that no one can get to your page or your website or whatever you may have. Your blog, your video, your blog, your vlog, even your Twitch stream. If a company didn't care for your Twitch stream, or if they didn't like Twitch, they could get rid of that. And as it was explained in another video that I've seen here on YouTube as of late, think of it this way. Say you want to log into Netflix, but say you're on Verizon and the Verizon has decided that they're going to launch their own, pay for service to provide you television and shows and stuff. But some of your favorite shows aren't on the Verizon one that they create. And your shows you want to watch are only on Netflix. Verizon could throttle your speed and throttle your access to Netflix. People aren't understanding how serious of an issue this is. This is a very, very bad thing. Not only could they sit there and keep you from accessing, sites that have different views than what say the ISP wants you to have, but they could also throttle speeds access. They have a beef with Walmart and you needed to go order something from Walmart.com. Throttled. If they have their own TV service of some sort, throttled. If you want to access Hulu or Netflix. Say one of them supports a presidential candidate that you don't, and you make a vlog about, oh, I don't like this president. Whether they're Republican or Democrat, it doesn't matter. Throttled. All this will happen to the point that you cannot access any sites you want to go to. At some point, it's going to affect everybody. But also, it's gonna be devastating to this country. It's going to allow the major cable providers and internet providers to decide what you get to see. They're going to choose which information you are allowed to see. So not only will it hurt your ability to watch Netflix or hurt things you may post, but say somebody breaks corruption, that found, reports that they have found massive corruption in the government, and say the person that has committed this corruption is somebody that, say, your ISP adores. But you wouldn't know this because they would throttle this person's page back to the point that you would never see it. Or you may see a headline pop up on Facebook because somebody might have shared it from another network. But when you go to click on it, it's not going to load. It ain't going to be there, folks. Why? Because they will have either blocked it or throttled the speeds to the point that it will take forever for you to be able to access it. Also, that would also create things to where if you go and search for something in the internet that your ISP has deemed unfavorable to them, whether it be a political ideology or a historical thing they don't want you to know about, or they don't want you knowing about what bill just went through Congress that screwed you over. There again, they can block that under the new rules that are looking to take place on December 14th of this year. I will place the number to the FCC in the description below. We need to get together. We really have to get this going. We have got to protest this. We have got to be out in the streets for this stuff. And whoever can get to the FCC offices need to be there protesting every single day. I'm nowhere near the area, so I can't do anything about it. All I can do is make this video, hope people see it, and get the number out below so you can call to voice your protest to this, as well as call your congressman, call your senators, call your House of Representatives, call anybody who will listen. You have to get this through. Now, there are a lot of things going on in this world, and if this passes, you're not going to hear about any of it. Our media already limits what we get to hear anyway, and what we get to know about. Do you really want the media and the ISPs working together to prevent you from what you can see and what knowledge you can learn, what knowledge you can gain? If you ask me, this is terrible, not just for the few things we've talked about, but this is terrible for the whole country as a whole. This is going to screw with everything you hold dear. And the one thing that we have held dear in this country since our inception, since the beginning of this country, was freedom. This right here, these new FCC rules on net neutrality and killing net neutrality are going to kill freedom in this country. It may not get rid of all the freedom, but it's going to kill freedom of knowledge. And that's more important than almost any other freedom we have in this country. We are free to have our own thoughts, opinions, and views. We are free to read things about our views and about other opposing views, and have other people bring us opposing views that we don't like. That way we can learn. But what are we doing? We're going to let these few people, these few unelected officials, kill net neutrality, kill innovation, and it's going to kill small businesses and small people that run blogs and small vlogs and stuff like that. It's going to hurt people on YouTube even further than it already has. We've already seen what happened to YouTube with Adpocalypse. Just wait till you get a load of the new FCC rules on net neutrality. And that's all I got for you, folks. Please get out there and protest this stuff. Call your congressman. Write the president. I don't care who it is. If they have power, they need to know about this. Fax, email, write, call, just like on the tax bill. We have got to get out there and we've got to show these people that we are not going to take this quietly. They may win this round, but we are not going to go quietly into the night. Let them know that we will fight them on this, that we will send people to Congress, that we will vote out anybody who will not support net neutrality, that they will be gone, that we will not support this kind of stealing of our freedom in this country. So y'all have a great day. Have a happy Thanksgiving if you can. There won't be a video tomorrow because of Thanksgiving, but I'll try to have one out on Friday. If not, we'll get one out on Saturday to you. Anyhow, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you down the road.